Hello, my name is Johnny, and I'll be walking you through how to make cool fire in Unity with Smoke Trail if you put it into things. Easy, simple, and once you do it, you can pretty much do everything. Uh, okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Uh, First we'll make the flame. So, game object, create other, and particle system. If you haven't already, import uh, the particle material, particles package, because it gives you some groovy materials that you can use in your particles, which is good. Fire add is what I'll be using, but you should make your own. It makes everything better, really. Um, yeah, all right. So first we change the duration, turn it down a bit. And right now we'll be setting up just the basics, just how to get the flow working and stuff. So pre-warm, so later when the fire doesn't start off with just one or two, then the whole thing, it starts off halfway through its stage. Just works better. Lifetime, we'll go to random between two constants and just have it 1.5. Just a short thing, just so sometimes it goes a little bit higher, like that, where others don't care. The random between two constants again. We'll be going slow speed. Sorry about that. We'll be having slow speed of 1 and 2, but just turning the gravity down, we get our fire speed and size really. All right, start size. We want maybe 3. Yeah, 3 is good. We'll be making it over the lifetime. We'll go smaller into a little tip. Okay. Start rotation, random between two constants, and 360. So we have a bit of variety when they spawn. Max particles will have 20, and emission will have 15 in the rate under time, and every time the timer takes 2, we'll have 3 photons. Alright, and the shape will be small, so we have a straight line for it to go up. Okay, let's go into size of a lifetime so we can get a nice shape going on before we throw the color in. 3, and nothing. Maybe that's a bit too much. 1, 2. Yeah, that's looking better. So, alright, I just want to get rid of this. Alright, so once we got our size of the lifetime, we'll throw in some color and get some visual feedback on how our file looks. Color of the lifetime, rounded between 2 gradients. Add 2 markers in the alpha section, just so it fades in and out from visibility. Alright, the first color I reckon works well is a cream color, and then to a red. And we gotta do this one first. And then this one will have it end a lot earlier, just so there's more variety, you know. We'll have bright red and bright orange. And already we get nice looking fire, and that we still have a bit of work to do, but just looking at this, it's pretty easy to make and quick. We'll quickly throw on rotation over lifetime, rotation to constants, and 360. Oh, sorry. 360. Yeah. We got cool fighter. Let's just make this. There we go. Look at that. A lot better. Okay. I'm gonna do this in parts. So part 2, I'll be doing sub-emitters. Well, actually, I'll be doing them next. Sorry. But I just have to pause my video for a second. All right. Thank you for watching thus far. Okay. Now we'll be working on the sub-emitters and smoke trail for our fire. This part is like the first, pretty easy, and once you learn it, you could pretty much do anything. Because it's all just playing around with your numbers and stuff. Not even numbers, just colors. And making sure you have nice materials to work with. Okay, so first we want to put our fire under the cube. To make a cube, just go create other and cube. Pretty straightforward. Okay, and then we go into collision. Turn it on. Planes, world, and you'll already see that our fire is being bounced off the cube, which you can see even more so if you just press up the buttons, and then you can see it just really bouncing off the cube. Except we'll be making our bounce 0.2 because we don't want bounce. And lifetime loss we'll throw on 1 because we don't want our fire to go through the block or above the block or underneath. It makes everything a bit silly. Sub-emitters, this is where we'll make our smoke. So just press new on the collision. And we can already see it's working. Right now, every time a little fire particle hits the cube, it turns into a big fireworks display. Right, we'll be we'll be working on the duration. Just 1 second. Lifetime 2. Actually, first I'm gonna just put this up so I can see how far it's going. It's too much. Okay. All right. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. We'll just turn the lifetime down a bit. No, actually, yeah. We'll work with the color and the transparency later on, so it'll nicely fade out. But for now, this is what we will suffer with. Start size 2, maybe 3, not 23, 3. I'm slow. Sorry, this is quite a lot of particles, so I'm just going to turn this down. Yeah. Even now, it's pretty silly. You get the idea of how it works. All right. Just a nice gray and turn the alpha down. We're gonna want to throw in another material for our particle. Just to show you that one of these can practically do everything, I'm gonna put on fire add. Okay. Emission for sub-emitters, especially collision. Well, only for collision really. Actually for everything. Because there's no rate, because they're not spawning. They're just pretty much being, well, they are spawning. They're spawning off dead particles and not like out of nowhere. So rate doesn't really play into this. Burst is how we decide how many particles spawn. We'll just put on 5. I think now it looks pretty good. Then we'll go to color of a lifetime. Random between two gradients. Bam. Actually, we'll have this one like that. And I find a creamy color works pretty well with just like a light creamy color, just to tint the smoke works well. And here we'll just actually we want and here we'll do what we did with the fire as well. Alpha out the start and finish. There you can see it kind of taking shape, but we also want to go to size of a lifetime and copy what we did for the flame, which you can see here. Just press that button. Actually, sorry, we want the other way around. We want that way. Yeah. Maybe the cream was a bit too much. Cream is good, but I don't want to have it like super colorful. Maybe if I yeah, that looks better. Just a little bit of color looks good. Also, you kind of want to test this when your fire's up close, because maybe you'd want to like turn down things, or maybe not. You know, a lot of this is really just left up to your judgment because it's your fire. It's easy to change anyway. Okay. We'll throw into a rotation of a lifetime because that's always fun. Two constants, 360. And even now, you've got a good looking fire with cool little special effect if you put it underneath things. No, it doesn't take long and it gives nice results. And from knowing this, you could easily, like, if I just said, maybe we want the fire to like spark, as well as smoke when it hits something. That's really easy. I mean, that's just adding another particle on collide and like, oh, what's he doing? And just turning it down to like one particle with a render on, so we'll just throw on this. Throw in some start rotation. Lifetime. Yeah, and then see, it's easy. Obviously, you'd put a little bit more work into it. As an example, it's really easy to do things with Unity's plugin system. And just a little bit of messing around can give you some really cool results. Yeah, so thanks for watching my fire tutorial for Unity's particle system. Make sure you check out my website as well. That's johnnycoyle3d.weebly.com, and I've got PDFs and other things for this tutorial, and I've also got some games I've made on there. It's always good to check out. Thank you again. Have a good day.